Now may I request Chairman of the session, CMA M. Gopalakrishnan sir, former President ICMAI, to please address the gathering and share his views.
Good afternoon, friends and colleagues. Dr. Paritosh Basu, Senior Director, Strategic Consulting, who is going to give the keynote address. Mr. Prabodh Acharya, Chief Sustainability Officer in JSW Group. Shri Chirag Rawat, Founder of Climatic Technologies, an IIT alumni who has taken the call at a very young age. CMA Chittaranjan Chattopadhyaya, Council Member, and CMA Debashish Mitra, Council Member. President Vijayendra Sharma ji, CMA Padmanabhan, Chairman of the Global Summit, and the convener, CMA Ashwin Dalwadi, the present council members, the council members who have been elected, the chapter representatives, and also the representatives of the regional councils who are in the existing council and those who have been elected. The Global Summit, as conceived by the ICMA Institute, is a landmark initiative, is continuing to be a landmark initiative which has been taken by the Institute. And very rightly, when I see the look at the experts who are going to address both today and tomorrow and who are already addressed, it gives the importance what ESG is going to play in the ICMA world. And since we are the professionals who are associated with improving the cost competitiveness of the industries, enterprises, whether they are in the manufacturing or service sector, I think it is imperative for all of us, those who are in practice as well as those who are in service, to understand the implications of the environment, social and sustainability and governance aspects. Although this concept has come only recently, I remember way back in 1990s, it was very dear to the sector which I was very closely associated, that is the textile sector. But the impetus came from outside, those who are importing the products from India in the textile sector. Whenever the global giants, either in the Europe or USA, they wanted to place the orders in many of the entities who are engaged in providing them the apparels, garments, especially in the Coimbatore, Salem, Erode, Tirupur belt, they had introduced the concept of sustainable products. And these sustainable products have to be certified by some of the leading international agencies. This brought in a major cultural change, especially in that sector, which had to look at that they are sourcing the materials from environment friendly, right from the farm to the final consumer level. Those who are involved in that industry, they know very well about the BCI, that is the Better Cotton Initiative, organic cotton, then the zero discharge of effluents, then the zero water. All those concepts were already embedded almost about 10 to 20 years back. Now it has become a very important. Now we are seeing the effect of all these changes across the globe, and we are facing that in Delhi itself in the past few days. And this is actually, it is the way the nature tells us that be cautious, I am warning you. And all your practices, whether in the manufacturing or the way in which you lead the lives, it should be compatible with what is with the nature. It has to be aligned with the nature. And one important aspect of it, although the ESG looks at a concept level, we have seen that this has got embedded in the basic systems of the enterprises. In fact, we have a representative from JSW. I am a mentor in the Total Cost Management National Committee of the Confederation of Indian Industry. there some of the modules which were one of the module which was developed for reaching the maturity level. Of course, JSW group is one group which has reached the highest level of maturity. And in the Chief Sustainability Officer presentation by the JSW, we could straight away see that how the sustainability initiatives are straight away connected to the total cost management and the cost platform. Even the pricing decisions which were taken, especially for certain products. Of course, the international buyers agree for a certain premium if they are environment friendly, sustainable, and the social governance aspect is taken care of. They actually form part of the value added products, which actually not only improve the cost competitiveness, but also the profitability of the entities. But the connect between what is happening in the concept principles and drowned it in the system, where there should be a 360-degree view of the entire concept, which was impossible 10 to 15 years back, now has been brought into a practical use by the IT enablement. And we have an expert, Mr. Paritosh Basu, whose articles I fondly and thoroughly read, because I told him that he has brought the most complicated subject of the data analytics, AI, robotics, blockchain and other technologies into a simple readable language. Of course, he also told me that he is running a YouTube channel. I will be subscribing to that. I think you should also subscribe to that, because it gives a bird's eye, not only a bird's eye view, but also a detailed view of what has to be done in implementing using the information technology aspects. Then we have Mr. Chirag Rawat, an IIT alumni. At a young age, he has got into the, especially on the green hydrogen as well as the green ammonia concept, which is actually one of the problems which many of the chemical industries face. So this is actually a very good augury. Without taking much time, I think we have to leave the floor to the eminent speakers. First, I would request Mr. Dr. Paritosh Basu, then Mr. Prabodh Acharya. Each of you will be having around 20 minutes. Even if it slightly exceeds, that is okay, because I think Mr. Prabodh Acharya has got a time limit to leave by 1:20. So with this assurance, I think the session will be over by around 1:30, between 1:30 and 1:45, so that all of you can have your lunch. In Tamil, there is a saying that if you once you stop listening, then you can have food, because the listening gives you a better knowledge. You can absorb the knowledge. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.